Hello again, everyone. Asmodeus here, and welcome to episode 34 of my Age of Engineering series. Last episode, we kind of dipped our toes into looking into applied energistics, and today I want to jump in with both feet. I want to get an inscriber, see if we can get a basic AE system maybe started, and start consolidating all of our resources. That would be just lovely. Not much of anything between episodes. Let this continue to run. We're up to 4 buckets. You get better. Still haven't gone in and changed the config to stop the noise. I'll have to do that. I have a set reminder for myself to do that. It's okay. Fuel rod is getting close. Made another turbine, so we are now producing 750. Adding that turbine, we go out and check our biodiesel situation. Refinery seems to be handling it just fine. I'm not sure how many more of those we can add on, but for now we're good. So we have lots of EU ticking along. Did just a little bit of crafting in between episodes. Made an atomic module, thermal binder, some stable stone. If we look at the inscriber, that should be just everything we need to get our inscriber. So let's get that made. Stable stone, that's what we needed the basalt from the Pahoho lava from. And the atomic module is the one that required the iridium reinforced plate. And the thermal binder, silver ingot, stabilized ender pearl, which is end diamond, which was our electric diamond that we can now make, and end stone and obsidian in the atomic calculator. So we have our first inscriber. I am probably going to make at least 3 more of these once we start auto crafting. One for each component, one for the logic circuit, engineering circuit, printed silicon, etc. So we need about 4 of those, but this will get us started. Also, I'd like to just real quick jump actually into the next age. We're really close. We have all the materials to do it. So might as well just do it and get that out of the way. At Neotech, I think it's the electric crucible. Yeah. That goes ahead and puts us in age 9. It's always nice to start a new age. We're still going to be well within the atomic age for a while we work on getting our applied energistics system. You know, it feels good just to kind of get another trophy. We also have the electric solidifier from Neotech. I believe, I'll have to double check, but I believe these are multi-blocks, so we'll have to find a home for them. But for now, I want to focus on our ME system. So we have our inscriber. we're going to need an ME controller, which is going to require an engineering processor, basic circuit board, engineering press, and our inscriber. So I have one of those, and I have all the presses in here. We want the engineering press. Where should we set this up? We're just going to set it up real quick with some basic power. Do I have everything? Cable. Do I have a connector? Doesn't look like it. What am I not using at the moment? Right now, this is definitely not where it's going to live, but this is where we're going to set it for right now. Just so we can get some of these printed up. Stick you on there. Hook you up. Okay, that should give you power. Maybe. Okay, yep, we're functioning. Okay, that gives us our engineering circuit. What else do we need? I believe we need some redstone and a silicon circuit. Where's my controller? Yep. So we need the printed silicon and some redstone. Printed silicon, so we need that. And we'll need one of these. Silicon press plus a silicon. Okay, gives us that. So that, and one of those. Gives us our first processor. And then we need skystone blocks. We are collecting skystone at our resource miner. And there's our skystone blocks. So all we need now for our ME controller are pure fluix. Now I did start growing some fluix seeds outside. Or no, wait, not outside. I was going to put them outside. Correction. I actually put them right here. But as you can see, they haven't been down for very long. So if we want to speed this whole thing up, we can surround a fluix with seeds. Let's see, where's the controller at? There we go. So we can do fluix seeds around a crystal, and that'll give us one, and that'll cost us 10 million RF per. Wow, that's high. And I'm sure that'll take some time. I'm sure it'll be faster than this method. So let's do one and see how bad it is. So we need some fluix dust. Just throw a couple of you guys in there. So you with some sand. all around, and one of those. So at 10 million, that's going to completely drain this and take a pretty good chunk out of this one. But looks like the diesel gen is producing about as fast as it's coming out, so it's not too bad. It's just going to take forever. These are staying full, so this is probably what's going to drain. Okay, so that'll give us a controller. We're going to want an interface, probably a crafting terminal. So we need ME terminal, which is illuminated panel, 3 quartz glass, iron, redstone, and glowstone. Okay, let's go ahead and make this guy up. Need to do something with all this sand. Let's go ahead and do something with that. I went and harvested a bunch of sand because I knew I was going to need a ton of glass. So let's put that all in there. Alright, so what do we need? For quartz glass. Glass and quartz dust. Good enough? No. Plenty of quartz dust from our ore processing. And I should have some glass here. Now let's just take what I have. Make our quartz glass. It gives us 4, so we need 3 there. That, there. Okay, that gives us our illuminated panels. So we need an ME terminal. So we need a logic processor plus a formation and an annihilation. Formation and annihilation. So that's going to be 3 logic processors. And I believe I made some of these up in advance, yes. Okay. Thinking ahead just a little bit, anyway. Logic, calculating logic. We need the engineering. Alright, so we need 3 of these. And we're going to need 3 silicon. And then 3 more redstone. Wrong thing. These will definitely be something that is on my to-do list for auto crafting once we get that far. Be nice to be able to auto craft, oh, wrong thing. Auto craft our storage cells and what have you. There, and there. because I have a hunch we're going to need a pretty good size crafting CPU system to handle the just sheer amount of auto crafting that we're going to need to do. Okay, so we want formation, which is flux dust, and Certus quartz. And at least one. That's quick. So it was 2. Okay, and one was Certus quartz and one with nether quartz. Okay. Formation. And annihilation. And we need a crafting table. And that'll be that. And an ME terminal, like so. Then that plus that. Oh, and a calculation. Alright, so we need one more processor. Oops. So that's kind of the teal ones. Get this out of my inventory. See, these are the analyzed. Okay, so we need one of these, and those. That, and that. Pure Certus quartz. I don't know if I have any of that. Need a couple more of those. Oh. Thought at one time I had made some of those, but I could be wrong. Yep, there they are. I thought I had some. Shut that annoying thing off. Okay, so we need another silicon. Take that out. Need a calculation press. There it is. And another redstone. Okay, wow, I am like all over the board today. So that, plus that, plus that. Okay, that should give us our ME terminal. And there's our crafting terminal. Alright, so far so good. Then we want, well, we're going to want those too, but not right this minute. We want ME drive. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. So we need 2 more engineering processors. I have plenty of cable. Okay, remind me, those are the blue ones. Okay. one of those. One of those. Actually, we need 2 sets of those. And 4 diamonds. And some more of these guys. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Okay. That's what we want. Okay. And the diamonds and that. Very good. Yeah, that didn't take too bad. Suppose we could do a few more of those up. Man, running all over the place. Alright. So that'll give us 3 more, which will be enough to get us our controller. Our engineering. And 2 more silicone. Definitely between episodes, gonna look at making more inscribers. And I can't sprint anymore. I'll have to do something about that. There. And where is it? There it is. Okay, that should give us our drive. Oh, we need 4 iron. Easy, easy. Okay, that's our drive. So we got a terminal, we got a drive. Come on guys, I just need a controller. Now I can continue to sprint. Alright. There's 2. Okay. So what I'm thinking, I'm debating on whether I should just put it right here. You know, at least the crafting CPUs and things like that. We'll set that up here, and we might put a monitor up high. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. This whole thing will get we'll get this prettied up and prepared for longer term, so we can continue to auto process our ores and what have you. So I'm thinking if I put it here, then I can run all my cables up high and tie into, you know, various machines that are down here, but then I can tie into the ones up above from below. And that way all the cables will be basically in the ceiling of the basement. So that's kind of the idea I'm looking at. You know, if I do a 5x5 of the assemblers and I can't even think of the name. I was just looking at it earlier. But yeah, the interfaces and the assemblers. If I do the 5x5 down here, and then we set up our processing. So crafting unit and crafting storage. You know, we'll have several crafting units, all of that. Okay, that's 3 out of the 4, one more to go. I don't know, I still need to do a little research and see what the best system is out there. Haven't really had enough time in between episodes to check that out, so like I said, I came into this whole modded Minecraft thing a little later than everybody else, so the majority of my experience is through refined storage. And setting up auto crafting in that is pretty simple. Getting close to 5 buckets. Let's see what we have. So let's check our. But don't know. Pellet, so we can make another turbine, and then we'll really test the biodiesel, and we'll see if it can keep up with that, because that'll give us probably pretty close to 1,000 for 2 if we add more. It'll be pretty close. So that's not too bad power. And now hopefully we can start filming. I still wanted the hybrid solar panel. RF generation I'm not concerned about at all. I mean, if worst comes to worst, we could build a couple of solar panels out here. We're far enough along in the pack to where we can do some environmental tech, solar panels out here, and it'll be equal or greater to what we're producing with the diesel gen. And if we have to, then I can reroute the biodiesel from the diesel generator and feed it down into the advanced generator downstairs. So we do have options for RF. Alright. So that should give us everything we need for the controller. Alright. Where should we do this? I mean, I suppose temporarily set the controller there, put the drive down next to it, put cable, and then power. Let's see, how should we do this? I mean, I suppose worst comes to worst, we can do something like this. And 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those. Almost done. Need 2 of these. There we go. And copper. And the iron. And the aluminum. Do a wire relay. This is really, really sloppy and really, really ugly, but it's also really, really temporary. Just so we can take a look and refresh what this whole thing looks like. Just want the cable for right now. Actually, we'll take you with us. We can actually put the inscriber right there for right now. Will it reach? Oh, it does. And with that, we have an extremely basic ME system. Okay. So, successful. Basic ME. Need to get some storage drives in here and everything. But I think that would be a good place to end the video. Hope you liked today's episode. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And until next time, have a great day.